my name is Taylor Longcrier, and I wanted to take a second and talk about Mastermind. When I had first heard of Mastermind, I was going into my second year of business. I was 100% self-taught. I had never invested in myself, not in education, and rarely even in gear. I was just managing, basically. And I was charging $500 to film a wedding, which is insane to me now. Now, a year later, I am going into my third year of business. Not only am I so much more confident in myself and my abilities and my knowledge on things, I am now charging $4,000, which I'm not talking like $4,000 here, $4,000 there, $4,000 consistently to film weddings. That's $500 to $4,000 in a year, and Mastermind has really helped me out with that. So if you are kind of on the fence about investing, or if you need a why, I guess really all I can say is that you deserve it. If you are serious about your business and you want to take it to the next level and you want to learn and grow, I mean, you deserve it. You deserve to be the best version of yourself. From the guest speakers to the community, to just John and Nick themselves. I mean, the amount of knowledge you get from this, I can't even put it into words. Some of my biggest takeaways, I guess, I could talk about takeaways honestly for hours. I mean, again, this has helped me grow my business in a year more than I think it could have in 4 years maybe. But I think my biggest takeaway is the community. Honestly, I did not expect it. I didn't expect to make friends and just to have a group of people that are non-judgmental. They listen, they're going through the same things you are. Some might be in the same exact spot you are, some might be more knowledgeable, so you can ask them questions. I mean, literally, just to have a group of people to go to, I think is the best thing in the entire world. I can't even wrap my head around it. Like 40-something people that I get to just share this experience with and really be lifelong friends, and that's just so cool to me. So, like I said, I was going into my second year of business, so I was newer. If you are a newer videographer, I know sometimes you think that you have to wait to invest in yourself. Just do it. Seriously, just do it. If you want to be the best that you can be, you only miss the opportunities that you don't take. So just do it. Honestly, this has been the best thing for my business. I've grown tremendously. If you talk or if you listen to the How to Film Weddings podcast, then you know that John and Nick like to talk about 1,000 days. This was only 365, and I can't. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I can't explain to you the amount of help this was, the amount of growth that I have obtained, and just the friendships. I can't get over the community. It's amazing, and you will not regret it. You will not regret it.
Hi there, my name is Emily, and I joined Mastermind by How to Film Weddings last year in 2021, and to be honest, that was not something that I did without hesitation. I was definitely worried about investing so much into my own business and myself at a time where things were kind of crazy in my life. We were expecting our third baby, and I have 2 boys under the age of 5 at home. So I was definitely a little bit hesitant, especially, being able to invest the time and work needed to get the most out of it with weekly meetings and all of that. But I was at a point in my business where I was ready to take the next step. I was ready to, move beyond that mid-range price point in my market and really reach a higher paying client. I really wanted to make 6 figures in my business. I wanted to make more per wedding so that I could shoot less weddings and have more time with my family, more weekends home with my family, and really be able to serve my clients well and really be able to dive deep into each client that I have. And I knew I needed to charge more to be able to do that. And the Mastermind really helped me reach those goals and so much more. For example, when I started the Mastermind a year ago, I was averaging $4,200 per wedding, which isn't bad. And in my business, I've grown a lot in the past, few years since I started in 2018. But today I am averaging $5,500 per wedding, and I have booked several $6,000 weddings since joining the Mastermind. And I just the other day booked a $7,200 wedding for just video, which is incredible. Could I be where I am today without Mastermind? Maybe eventually I would get there, but at the speed that I've been able to grow my business in the past year, no, absolutely not. And the way that, Mastermind have helped me get there is, through just invaluable information sessions and trainings weekly, keeping me accountable, and just the deep dives into all kinds of different topics regarding my business, like workflow, editing, serving my current clients, consultations, branding, and so much more. And in addition to that, it's just also been an incredible support network of like-minded people who are at a similar path in their business and facing similar struggles, and just someone there to cheer you on and help you reach your goals have been incredible as well. So yeah, the numbers don't lie. Honestly, I was really worried about the investment, but it's paid for itself over and over and over again, especially being able to book these higher paying clients, and really refining my brand and reaching my ideal clients and knowing who they are has been incredible. And I'm so excited to see where my business is going to go with all the knowledge and help that I've received in the past year in Mastermind. So cheers to that.
Hey, Maddie,
Billy.
from I Heart Creative.
Yes, we've been doing this for a while now. We've been doing photo since 2012, when we started doing video around 2017, 2018, like fully. And while we're sort of veterans in this whole thing, the reason why we did Mastermind is so that we could brush up on little things here and there and like see if we're on the right track. And I think we are.
I think we are. It was a good confirmation each week for the things that we were doing correctly, and for the things that we needed a little bit of help on. It really boosted the confidence that we needed in order to grow the skills to make better films.
I think the reason why this was a good thing for us to do is because it was nice for us to check in each week. You're in with a community. We don't have a lot of videographers here in Santa Barbara. There's like maybe one solid team
that we hang out with and can bounce ideas off of.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to like enter an actual community.
Now we feel like we have friends all over the world. I'm gonna cry.
Oh no, she needs a tissue.
No, it's been great. It's been really cool. And
having that extra support, like, hey guys, my final cut is weird in the Facebook group.
yeah,
And
or
then
like
somebody has an answer, or
just even sending referrals. Like we sent a lot of referrals out to other teams, and they actually like got to go to Mexico and all over the place. So that was cool, and vice versa. Oh, I think we also found confidence. I think the biggest thing we got out of Mastermind is finding confidence in what we do. Because before Mastermind started, we were just like sending out prices, but you know, they might have been our actual prices that we wanted to get paid for. That did not make sense, but you know what I'm saying.
I do. So we would send out our price guide and people would always write back and be like, hey, but can you do it for this much? And we were very quick to say yes to a lower price.
And to work it out.
And we would get to that point in the actual wedding day and be frustrated because we weren't being paid what we were worth. And now we're much less quick to give a deal just because we know our worth a little bit more now.
Mastermind gave us the push to really like send out our prices of what we're worth, and you know, if they don't take it, fine, not a big deal. We're not gonna cry at night. We're gonna be able to sleep at night. We're fine. We're good. And it's really cool when you send out the prices and you actually get booked, and that is like the biggest difference. Like we're sending out $14,000 price guides right now and booking them, which is not something we were doing before.
Which is great.
Yeah. High five. And yeah. Plus you get to see John Bunn's face every day.
That is neat.
And you get to hear Nick say, that is neat. That's great.
All right, so do you remember where we were when we joined Mastermind?
Honestly, I think we were a hot mess. I know what we were wanting for ourselves. We wanted to give our clients the quality of work we believed that they should have, and we were just really struggling on how to figure out like how to get there. So like we wanted to be better. We also wanted to know what we didn't know, I think, as far as the videography side, like what were we just missing about how to film weddings. And then when we saw Mastermind, it kind of seemed like it was going to help answer a lot of those questions and also offer so much more that we never even anticipated that we knew that we are. It taught us so much more that we didn't know that we needed at the time. I got that one. Okay.
Well, where we were too was just like our quality wasn't nearly what it's at now. Like being able to kind of see what other people are doing all across the country. Like right now we make the only videos that are kind of like the ones that we make here just because of the inspiration that we've gotten from the other people in the group. So like stylistically we've gotten so much better, and we've raised our prices thousands of dollars per video at this point since we joined this. And just being able to have that kind of group to say, hey, you know, like these are worth this much and people are willing to pay them, has definitely helped us there too.
I kind of feel like where we were at, you know, our quality, it was just okay. Our technical ability and how we were filming weddings, it was just okay. There wasn't anything about our business that was over the top. Like, we have to have you, that some couples are really like wanting out of their videographers. Like, there was nothing about us that they had to have. And that was definitely what we wanted to change. So, and I think where we're at now, I know we pretty much have a full year for 2022. We're already starting to book out for 2023. Our quality is pretty much doubled this past year. Like, if it took us 5 years to get us to the point where we were, we pretty much crammed 5 years of quality into this past year with just how much work and how much improvement that we did because of Mastermind. Like, people are celebrating our videos now. Like, they're sharing it. We're getting a lot of traction on Instagram and social media and TikTok. Like, we got a crazy inquiry for Norway this past week because of what somebody saw on social media, which never would have happened last year. Like, where are we at now?
Where are we at now? Well, like we do have, like, so last year our booking season was like January for that year. And right now we have 63 weddings for 2022, which is kind of insane on January the 10th. So, you know, we can't take any more really. And like now it's really only going to be the perfect ones. And like, we're not scrambling to try to get weddings, and we really haven't this year. It's just like, we literally just have so many good ones that it's kind of hard to say no to.
Yeah.
So that's been really cool this year. Is like last year, it's like we're taking everything. Like, we want the business, we're going to grow. And then this year it's, hey, like, we're only going to take the stuff we want, and we're still completely packing our year, probably even more than we should. But, you know, we like to work hard, so.
Yeah. I think for us as a photo and video team, you know, we've always done a high volume of weddings, but nobody ever reached out to us for just video. They always reached out to us for photo, with video as kind of an addition. But this year it's totally changed. People reach out to us specifically for our videos and photos. They fall in love with both at the same time, and now we actually have a lot more traffic reaching out to us just for our videos, which was never really a thing before this year. So it's really cool, and we have a lot of people adding on videos just because of what they've seen from us the last 6 months. So yeah, we're kind of rocking and rolling as far as our bookings are going.
Well, I mean, what our biggest package I think that we sold, because we do photo and video together, our biggest package that we sold last year was around $8,000, I want to say. This year we just sold about a $12,000 package on one item. So, I mean, we were really, I was especially struggling with making a large jump in our prices, because I was like, nobody's going to book us, right? That's what everybody feels. And just seeing that everybody else has that feeling, and that people will pay. You know, and having that kind of like background that you have with the Mastermind group, where you can say like, hey, people are going to book. That has been really awesome. So honestly, the money that we put into Mastermind, we pretty much got out of in that one booking, minus all the other stuff that we went into. But that's really, if we were looking at numbers, that one thing broke us even, and then everything else has been a bonus.
Like, the best parts of Mastermind have been the community of people that we've gotten to meet and we've gotten to hear from. Like, being able to hear from other people that are in the same situation, in the same place of their business, has been pretty much invaluable, because we feel like we're not alone and we can ask each other's questions, we can lean on each other, and we've actually met some friends that have worked with us that are, you know, we've second shot for them for videos, they've second shot for us now. We've got a little bit bigger of a community to be able to lean on, which we didn't have before. And then honestly, being able to learn the value of our time and learn the value of the effort and what we're putting into it. You know, one of the things I don't think we ever considered before this year was outsourcing, but being able to partner with people like Wedditor that we met through Mastermind has literally freed up the time for us to grow and advance our business. And for us, we freed up the time to completely do a brand change our business name, elevate ourselves a little bit just to be more to that high-end market. And now we're starting to really get the weddings that are ideal, and less of the weddings that are just kind of the bill payer weddings, or the weddings that we don't really want to do anymore.
And it actually made us, like, honestly a little bit closer together, because now we have time to actually be married and, you know, go on dates and stuff. Before it was literally business from morning to night, and now just because of these things that we've learned, like, we actually get to go have dates, and we get to go and enjoy our life that we're working so hard for. So it's been pretty cool to kind of see where we've gotten in the last even year.
Yeah, here's the biggest takeaway. Mastermind, because of the confidence and the value and all that we've learned, we were both able to go full-time this past year, and now we both work solely for our business, and we work for ourselves, and we get to work from home. Like,
yep. Or a brewery. I think we might do that today, because we can.
Yeah, but really, like, Mastermind gave us the confidence and the knowledge and the resources in order to go full-time for ourselves, and now we're consistently making over 6 digits a year, which is incredible.
You don't know what you don't know. Or so let me phrase that. So if I was to say to somebody thinking about joining, I would just kind of say, like, you don't even know what you don't know right now. Like, what I say when I mean that is, it's just, there's so many things that I never thought of from both a business perspective, from everything about it, how to shoot, what the gear to shoot, how to do audio. I never put that into audio. It was always just like, well, we'll just record it and it'll be fine. And it's just, there's so many things that go into it that you don't think about in a real way until you actually see, like, people that are experts in this and how they make these amazing videos. And then if you want to be like them, you kind of have to learn these things. So, like, not only does your quality go up, but, like, everything about it has just been a really good experience. And having that group that can, like, you can lean on. and say like, hey, I had a terrible consultation and I feel like I did such a terrible job, and everybody's like, oh, I had that happen to me last week. That's a nice feeling.
Yeah. I think Mastermind helped us become more creative with our videos. We are far better storytellers than we ever were before joining Mastermind. We grew our business in every facet possible. Like, we grew financially, we grew brand-wise, we grew time-wise, being able to delegate and dedicate our time to where we needed to go. We grew in ways that we didn't even think we were gonna grow. Like he was saying, like the audio design and how to just like be better editors, how to be better videographers, learning and listening to tips from consultations to how to reach out to your couples, some verbiage tips and tricks. And then I think the biggest thing too is being able to learn and listen to our icons in the industry, like people that we've admired for years, and being able to hear them finally talk, or like people that we've admired for years and being able to hear them talk was mind-blowing. Like, I've watched and followed these people
forever
since we started, and to be able to learn from White and Reverie and be able to learn from the film poets and be able to learn from KEJ, like just some of the names that it was mind-blowing. It was so fun and such a great opportunity and such a great growth for us. And in fact, I think one of the ways we grew the most was listening to La Rev Films and hearing how they network with other people and how they grow and how they reach out and how they kind of do their business. Like, that was one of the most influential lessons that we listened to. And the fact is that I know for us, we got a little bit too busy to be able to be there every day during the meetings. So being able to watch the lessons back kind of on our own time and be able to grow at our own pace and learn from the community, I think was a really great resource. So